Aha! I don't think this is actually the quest I was looking for. Synchronize showcase, please? Sure. One moment, we're in the middle of a quest. You're over the line, Vazlov. This isn't your business. Get out of my way. Lucian territory, Lucian rules will be the ones managing this. You've forgotten the rules we follow? It's there in black and white. No harm to families, no abuse to the women and children. But you Emalovs not remember that nowadays? Are you gonna stop us then? Something happened. Looks like two groups have gotten into a disagreement. One more time, Veslov. One more time, I'll tell you. Keep your noses out of this. The old sire also said this. Debts are to be repaid. Always. Please, just give me just a few days. Just a few more days. You can already take Papa to the younger yard to pay back the debt, and Mama can't work due to the injury. Just Grandma and me at home now. I didn't mean not to pay. Grandma and I were selling dolls to help with Papa's debts. I just play Genshin or other gacha games. I play other gachas. I play ZZZ, or not ZZ, sorry. Enfield, Wuthering Waves, and Honkai Star Rail as well. Soon, very soon. We can make $7 a day. We just need 4. No, 3 more days. Please, 3 more days and we can pay back what we owe for this month. 3 days, huh? That's what the last guy told us. And guess what? We caught him the same night in the underground gambling dens. No one who owes a debt ever thinks about how they got there in the first place. Yeah, let me tell you something, girl. You break trust and you find yourself slipping down the slope to become trash, you hear? You're the ones who came early. Hey, what do you think you're doing, bailing a little girl like that? This doesn't no coercing, kids. What hole did you crawl out of, huh? Was Lich kids, now some blonde ally of justice and a villa kid? But the job was gonna be this tiring, I had to swap with that bugger Lorray. Enough. You bloody debtors always repeat the same old stop story. I'm done listening to that drivel. You really want to stick your neck out for the lass? Don't you forget the shape we beat you into last time? Well, that's what you want. You know the rules. Draw your sword. Yeah, if I get beat out, am I allowed to draw my sword as well? Hey, you don't have to. Oh, don't worry. Leave it traveler. No one who picks on little girls is worth worrying about. Idiots all. Don't know what's good for them. The rules were made to settle the disputes between gangs. But if someone wants to play proxy, I don't see why not. Alright then, Blondie, bring it. Let's see if you can back those words up. Any rules I should take note of? Both sides will use the weapon in their hands and nothing else. The old sire himself told us to focus on our own strength. Victory or defeat will be decided by our swords and the courage to wield them. Okay. Got more stones than Veslov, if nothing else. Well then, let's do this. Is it a regular combat, or is it like specifically using only the sword and not the vision? Mean streets of the Despicable. Show me what you got. Not bad. Come on. Seriously? This is what we're getting? Got careless. Get on the ground. Moron! You went after a main character? Pretty good. You're fast. Good sword arm. My loss. Someone over there? But they find you anyway. Got good moves. And according to the rules, I know a loss is a loss. I'll give you 2 days. We'll be back then. If you think you can escape, girl, you got another thing coming. Hey, Marfa. It'll be alright, I promise. Alright, and thank you for your help, you two. If you hadn't stepped in, I'm not sure I would have gotten out of this in one piece. I'm Veslav, and I'm with the Luchkins. What are yours? I'm Paimon, and this is Traveler. Oh, I'm Marfa. Thank you so much. Oh, it's alright. Also, who was that guy anyway? You know, that Lin something guy. He's Papa's creditor. Papa owes them tons of money because of his gambling habit. They even took him away. Go with the Ismailovs. And the Ismailovs are one of the gangs in Chesnaya. The biggest, but they're also the most rotten lot. The leader, the young sire, has been making some real moves lately. The gang's appetite for Mora has gone up by leaps and bounds. They even started harassing women and kids for money. I have got no dead Topsox. Actually, in my column, in my Sandrone team. Utterly infuriating. Hey, get that cleaver away from me. Oh, I almost forgot to introduce myself. I'm Sofia Pavlona Zavetsa, a Fae of Lelushkin, one who stands justice. You're as skilled as the legends say, traveler. See, I'm famous around these parts. The Outland Traveler. We've all heard something or another about you by now. Well, these laws are targeting more and more people like Marfa, and those people have come to us Lelushkins for help, but their numbers are an endless stream. We carry righteousness in our hearts, but righteousness will not pay their debts. Well, indeed, justice is rarely worth much more. It's fine. If they show up in 2 days, Grandma and I will have the money to pay up. This time, sure. But what about next time? The interest on more borrowed compounds. Barely pay that interest as is. Oh, those guys are horrible. Many Sheznayan gangs were founded to protect the people. But these laws are broken with the rules as they were first laid down. Become blood-sucking insects perched on the bodies of the citizenry. Just a shame that we lack the strength to challenge them. If not, I'm sure we could put a stop to their abuses. Come on, travel, these guys are way beyond awful. Let's help. I can do that. Your swordsmanship is first-rate, as is your courage. With your help, our chances of stopping the Ismailovs has increased. But don't worry, we won't ask you to help for nothing. We have our rules, and they say that those who help us will not leave empty-handed. Yeah, so we'll be helping out and getting paid for it. Exactly. Alright, in that case, please come with me. I suspect our leader would like to have some words with you. Your leader, huh? Yes, I have a feeling Mr. May will be happy to see you. The Fae once ruled Sheznaya, and most in our gang are also Fae. Since the Tsaritsa took the throne, humans have been held higher in her favor. Mr. May, being human, has an easier time communicating with those in power than we do. But he's mulling over what to do about the Ismailovs as we speak. Anyway, come with me. Where am I going? I do wish you would auto-track quests when you give us things to do like this. Hello? I mean, he went this way, but that's about the only thing I can tell. Mr. Zamay? I have no idea where I'm going. Hello? Okay, well. Ah, Sophia, you're back. How did things go with Marfa? Things were fine thanks to these two. May, this is Traveler, and this is Paimon. Ah, so you're the rumored. On behalf of Marfa and all Sheznagrad who suffer under Ismailov's boot, I thank you both. Ah, shanks, it's nothing. My name is Zmei Lushkin. I guide the Lushkin on their path. Just call me Zmei. Elnia Nikolevna Volonipa. Hello. That's Elnia for you. She's the one who enforces the rules here. And has done so long enough she might appear a little hard. But I assure you, she's as warm-hearted as they come. Renya's workload has grown heavier ever since the old sire passed. Let's weighed her mood down lately. And recently, there's been that ugly business with the Ismailovs. Right. I was just going to mention that. Traveler and Paimon have agreed to help us teach those louts a lesson. Oh, well, that's the best news I've heard of late, I must say. Is it true? Will the two of you help us? My left arm pulses with valor's voluntary spirit. My right arm ripples with a lonesome gallantry. No one told me you were such a funny person. Said, though, we cannot settle the Ismailov affair with courage alone. Let's see, where should I begin? Yes, with the debt collection, I suppose. They've been collecting across a vast area recently, regardless of whether the debtors can pay up or not. Marfa is one such example. It's something the gang would normally do. It's often enough, and no one will ever borrow money from you again. Even so, the Ismailovs are doing it. That's gotta mean they need tons of Mora. Precisely, Miss Paimon. Need tons of Mora. My sources tell me they've been using this Mora to rent many a train carriage. Pay for a trip, maybe? I'm afraid the renting cars for trips doesn't cost that much. Instead, I imagine they're using the Shiznayan rail system to move some goods in secret. It's generally how the world works, and if you can't do it in the open, then you'll pay more or less pay fair prices. But if you do something in secret, it'll cost you extra. What are they moving? Crystal? They're moving raw materials that could very well be used to construct a device that can open a shadow realm. Sophia! Oh. It's fine, Arena. If we're serious about asking for travelers' help, we should lay our cards on the table. So Sophia says, Ismailov's young sire is finding a way to open a gate to the Shadow Realm. The Shadow Realm? Talking about that weird space we entered with Aloysia back then. Well, I see you've already entered one such realm. Well, I'll be frank, everything related to the Shadow Realms is dangerous. Whether it's the realms themselves or the things within them. The old sire once prohibited any of us from touching that business. As the rules had it, such matters were left to the Druzhna and the Energy Commission. If the young sire doesn't intend to do something related to them, we'll have to move fast to stop him before he succeeds. So the order today is to identify the cargo they're carrying, which we'll have to trouble the two of you with. This is a job for your informants? Well, we don't really have that much manpower to spare, you know. Sophia failed to complete her mission. In fact, she wound up alerting the other party. Not my fault security was so tight. 3 or 4 huge Ismailov thugs were on me before I could even get a little closer. Can't blame Sophia for that. The fact is that we crossed paths with these mobs too many times, and we know each other too well. Which can't be said for Traveler. Alright, they'll be less on guard with us because we're new faces. Exactly. How will we find the train they're using to transport the cargo? We received reports that the Ismailovs will be sending a cargo batch from the Shesnograd train station. I need you to board that train and find the raw materials. If you could bring some of that cargo back, that would be for the best. This is going to be a train heist. A righteous heist for a righteous thief. Theft isn't theft if it's villains you're up against. You know what they steal, say. Steal from the villains what they wish to steal, and they shall steal nothing at all. Doesn't sound like any proverb Paimon knows. Something's getting stolen either way, right? Anyway, it seems like you'll be to know what the train will be. Don't know. You gonna make us look for it ourselves? Oh, no need. We don't know which train they're using for the cargo run, but we know who's in charge of the shipment. It's a small Vukodak who goes by Lori. Once we track him, we'll find the vehicle they're using to transport the raw materials. Have to be careful, though. If they discover you, all that work will go to waste. Also, Sophia will be in charge of picking you two up. Although, well, either way, she's a reliable Luchkin. What do you mean, although? Alright. Get ready, Sophia. Once again, Traveler, Paimon, let me express my thanks for your willingness to help. Oh, nice. It's just secretly swiping some samples, right? We've done this a billion times already. Oh, yes, roll dance. That's right. In that case, I'll be waiting here. I look forward to hearing good news from you. Go to the operation location. Time to take out these corrupt business people.
I like music. In fact, I've taught myself to play many different instruments. You don't believe me?
Hey, you there. Have tonight's goods arrived? They're already on the platform. The young sire will have your head on a pike if anything goes wrong, assuming I don't gut you first. I'm watching it personally. Everything will be fine, sir, so please, be at ease. Yes, there's our guy, Lori. That's your mark. Let's stick close to find the train they're using. Take care not to be discovered. Best case scenario, you just grab the sample before the train departs. Good luck, you two. Travelers heading for the elevator. Gotta keep our distance so see us, but we can't lose them either. Hey, you guys see me up here, buddy? At the station, traveler. No kidding. What do we do now? And, no rush. Let's find a vantage point. That's true. There are too many people over here. We might lose our guy. Let's see. I really see the whole station from here. Where'd that lorry guy gone off to? Over there. He's boarded that train. That's the one we're looking for. Looks like we can jump from here over to that train. Let's go. Ahoo! Did I miss? Alright, we're on board. Oh, I heard something go plump on the roof. Dear passengers, the train you have boarded is about to depart. Passengers who have yet to get on, please board in orderly fashion and get things going along. You told us earlier that the shipping was out of the freight car in the back. Let's start a search there. Is there, okay, is this the front of the... I guess this is considered the front then. No unauthorized entry beyond this point. Go back to your seat. Okay, well, how are you expecting me to get in there? Unless I can go in from the other side? Just checking the goods, kid off. Mason, get back. Kitty should go to a swap with you. Good work these past few days. You got it, Chief. You should go. Where's that guy gone off to? You guys get some rest first. I'll bring it back here. Looks like change shifts. Come on, traveler. This might be your chance to sneak in. What am I... Where's the sample? Oh, it's in here. At last, this thing's gotta be the cargo they're moving. Quick, traveler, now's our chance. Can we get a sample from these boxes? Give this a go. Dear passengers, the train you boarded is about to depart. Please remain in your seats. Be careful of tremors when the train starts. Great, train's about to depart. When did you get off the train? Here's that gravity shifts slightly, then the view outside the window slowly moves backward. The train's on the move. Gotta get out of this train! Who's there? Moving the goods. Help! Oh, they spot us, traveler. Time to run. Doesn't even for both sides. What do we do? Up on the roof. Figured you were thieves. Young Sai was right. Humans are a shameless race, just like Lushkalon. Nowhere to run now, little crook. Time to die. Versus. I could just jump. I have a glider. You're pretty good. It also doesn't hurt that you guys all use the same thing. Sire, I think I'm done. No witnesses! Well, got a sample and this bad guy's down, but how are we gonna get off the train now? We jump. Traveler, Paimon, over there. Sophia! Wait, is that a sled? Quick, jump! Eh? After them, up, you run, don't let them leave with the stuff. I'm jump. Did you get on? Are you alright? Paimon's here, are you alright, traveler? Don't worry. You know, that's good. I'll be able to explain myself to May if something happened to you. Honestly, Paimon was scared stiff when this train started moving. She didn't know you'd be able to pick us up. When I saw the train was moving, you hadn't gotten off. I started giving chase using the sled. I borrowed it last minute from a kind gentleman at the station. Well, it's good that this nice guy was there, otherwise Paimon and Traveler might not have gotten out at all. Oh, well, I suppose we should go thank that gentleman later, huh? Anyway, Traveler, did you get that sample? I did. Alright. And by borrowed it, I assume... stole it? Sophie has a cute little elf thing. I think if Sophie is a fae, I could be wrong. Thanks, alright? Is it really? Huh? Normally I'd say I got good news and bad news, but things are worse than we expected. There's only bad news and worse news. Sire really is trying to open the Shadow Realm, yes. That's the bad news. What's the worst news? He's nearly there, maybe not all the way yet, but close. The Shadow Realm that well? When I was a child, I even entered the Shadow Realm once. Well, it wasn't exactly a pleasant memory for me. After that, I never wanted anything to do with the Shadow Realm again. Refining Crescent Crystal. Once it's pure enough, it can act as the key, the energy source needed to start the mechanism that opens the Shadow Realm. That's not good. That means the mechanism's already built, at least. Seems that way. Hold on a second, how do you gang members of all this Shadow Realm stuff? Guess they really get their hands on anything, huh? When he gives too much credit, the old sire just happen to have a few strings he can pull at the Energy Commission. Where people have done odd jobs for the Commission's higher-ups before. Once someone sets their mind to finding it, especially someone with an agenda, information like that isn't that hard to get. What's he after? Yeah, why would he want to enter the Shadow Realm in the first place? Maybe for the ruins drifting through it? Maybe to open it right in front of the Zappayarni Palace and turn it into some kind of man-made disaster? No one knows. Shadow Realm is dangerous. Whatever he's planning, I'm sure it's nothing good. His motive isn't what matters most right now. The real issue is where the mechanism that opens the Shadow Realm is. Oh, Paimon gets it. If we break that mechanism first, then whatever scheme he's cooking up goes nowhere. Precisely. And as luck would have it, before we sent you to the temples, one of ours has already slipped inside of Ismailov's major strongholds. You might know something. Hey, Greva. She's amazing. She found a way to warn us about Ismailov using the trains to move supplies. Even about Lore's cargo run. In other words, much more reliable than a certain rabbit. Hey, I just act before I think sometimes. Still, as for Greva. What's the matter? Her mission window has already passed, but she never checked back in. Some people look for her, but so far no one's found a trace. What, Greva? No, that can't be right. Exactly. Gareva's never late. She never leaves people waiting. She might be in trouble. Afraid so, and that makes this much worse. She slipped into a stronghold run by the young sire's second-in-command. They found her out. The man they call the Butcher won't let her off easy. They've seen through her disguise? No, Greva's always kept to the shadows. She's not like us. Ismailov's people wouldn't know her face. She have already... I don't know, she can't... How could she be? I don't believe the Butcher would do something like that right away. From what we know about him, he'd try to get more information out of Greva first. If I were him, I'd do the same. How it works? Miss Greva won't tell them anything, but that means we have to help her right away before the Butcher completely runs out of patience with her. There's no time to argue. I'm going to save Greva. Get yourself killed? Maybe, but doing nothing would feel even worse. Sort of impulse can put you in danger faster than you realize. Traveler Paimon knows a lot to ask. Would you help us rescue Greva? I think Greva's in real danger, Traveler. Oh, we didn't say we wouldn't help. Really? Well, of course, but it's extra worse. Don't forget add a little something to reward. Naturally, Lynchkid will never let friends who came to our aid leave disappointed. So where exactly is this stronghold Greva snuck into? Northwest of Shasnograd used to be a Fatui military base, but it was abandoned some time ago. And they had changed hands a few times before eventually ending up with Ismailov. These really can't get their hands on everything. More can get you just about anything. With enough of it changing hands, even the ley lines might start moving a little faster. All the gangs, Ismailov has been one of the richest. From what we've heard, the place is heavily guarded. A frontal assault would be easy, so whatever you do, please be careful. We want Greva back alive, but your safety matters to us too. Rescuing her turns out to be impossible. Retreat immediately. Oh, it won't be impossible. Got it. Zime, I know you don't really like sending me out on missions, but this is Greva. Can I go with them? I'm really worried about her. Alright, just don't slow anyone down. You'll get everything you need for the mission. Alright. How do those ice skates work on stone? Just saying. Aha! So this is how we unlock this.
Right now, right here. Emerge.
Show me what you've got.
We're breaking in.
Just you? Just you?
This used to be a Fatui base. The layout inside is confusing, so keep your guard up. We haven't reached the entrance. There's already a ton of guards. How are we getting in? Chris said the main gate would be closely guarded, but there's a hole above it where the part of the structure collapsed. Be able to get through them there. move any further, they'll notice us. Right, we'll be noticed right away. Gotcha, since we're new faces here, they won't recognize us. Leave the rest to Traveler and Paimon. I'm gonna need to rescue Kurova. We'll wait outside and back you up just like we did last time. We're gonna steal a sample. Don't forget to have the sled ready again. Don't worry, I won't. Whatever you need, I'll have it ready for you. Come back safe. Hey, Traveler and Paimon.
How tiresome.
I mean, I'll be honest, I could just take these guys out. It would not be that difficult. Oh, fine. You seem to want me to do it the stealthy way. Ring, ring, ring. What's that noise? Why is it so loud? Kubio, check it out. It's a Matryoshka. Strange. Something inside the doll making that sound? Oh, open one up and there's another one inside. We'll put this thing here. Attention's caught by that weird doll. Now's our chance to sneak past.
Huh? All that work for this?
Come on, Syndrome. Stay on the ladder. Oh dear. I suppose these ones didn't see us, right? Blueprints for that glacier doll in there.
Certainly went out of your way for this, didn't you? It's all yours.
Who's that? Oh, come on. That didn't count. There's that count as getting caught. Alright, so walk up here. This guy's gonna trigger, I assume.
Cruising for a bruising, huh?
Huh?
Cruising for a bruising, huh?
Sneaking through, sneaking through. Where's that? Oh, it's the spotlight. Bye. That's not how light works. Can I go above it? Not particularly. This could work.
Huh? All that
Right.
for this.
Figureva.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm supposed to be able to get in here. But we did it.
Yeah. Huh.
Assuming you're the prisoner? Not the butcher? Well, you're not Ismailov either. Who are you? Does May send or Inna send you here? My, I thought they would be coming in person. With friend of the Lushkin. Looks like May finally made some decent friends for once. Yeah, May sent us here. Greva, right? Yes, but listen, friends, this place is dangerous, so don't worry about getting me out. Just help me pass on a message. Listen carefully. You can tell him yourself. Yeah, once we get you out of here, you can tell him yourself. Aren't you two wonderful, bright and steady, like a little sun and a little star? Looks like they may finally pick the right people for once. How nice. I like you two already. Have the little sun help me get this door open. The door. Thank you. The last few days have been exhausting. When I get back, I'm definitely asking May for a raise. Come on, we gotta get out before anyone notices. No need to rush. What's this cute little white star's name? Paimon's Paimon. Traveler. Hold on, we don't have time to stand around introducing ourselves. Alright, the only person who comes here is the butcher, and he isn't due back for a good while yet. 3 days locked up in this place, a few more minutes won't hurt, and besides, well... Let's say I don't take things lying down. If someone insults me, I give it right back. If someone hits me, I hit back, so I'm about to run off with the tail between my legs. Before we leave our dear friend the butcher a proper little parting gift. Wait nearby, and the moment the butcher walks in, we'll jump him. Wait for our sweet new friends to get involved. Just hide behind those crates outside for a little while. I'll be quick and remember, not a sound. Sure. Okay. Well, I've only just hidden behind the crates when heavy footsteps begin to echo outside. The door creaks open and someone steps inside, heading straight for Greva's cell. I know you've lost your mind and I'm running out of patience. So tell me what I keep to hear and maybe I'll make these a little less painful for you. Oh, how merciful of you, Lord Butcher. Justice and mercy are only for the weak. Only children who don't know the word of the world still clinging to words like that. You know very well that I've let you live long while I've left it long. You want to know who I'm working for, don't you? But if you had faith in the young sire, you never would have left me alive. You only did so because you were thinking maybe whoever's behind her could give me a way out. Silence. Well, the old sire's death doesn't add up, right? Old sire's time was long ago. If anything, he stuck around too long. Forget it. If you're not going to talk, then we'll do this the usual way. Let's get started. Please don't use that. I can't. Not again. Thought you'd last longer. Talk, brat. Tell me what I want to make it stop. I'll tell you, please come closer. This isn't for anyone else to hear. If you just talked sooner, you could have saved yourself a lot of pain. I know, it's wrong. Come closer, I'll say it in your ear. Now tell me, who are you really? So what, Easy now, relax. Don't tense up, and don't try to call for help. You won't make a sound. Breathe for me, breathe. Now, no need to be scared, poor thing. Feeling dizzy is normal. You hear the heavy breathing grow weaker, along with the faint sounds of struggling until both fade away like ripples on water. Then a dull thud breaks the silence, a body hitting the floor, still warm but moribund. Wow, murder. You okay? Fine, in fact, I feel wonderful. Oh, what a lovely weather for breaking out of prison. Alright, good. Let's get out of here. Is he dead? Oh no, he's still breathing. Leave the base. Oh wait, no, you are supposed to be able to get in here. You guys right here, but I thought we'd go back the way we came. Didn't see that coming, did you? Butcher probably never imagined the escape path was actually right by his own room. Oh, what a shame. This close to escaping on my own. And this box, I always see the butcher studying it, so there must be something important inside. Let's take it with us. Maybe some kind of antique. I'll take it as a maid, but look at it. After all, it's saying go, steal from the bad guy stole, and the person they stole from will have nowhere to look. It feels like she heard something similar from Sophia before, but wait. Isn't that what you said for the person who got robbed? Alright. If we stay any longer, things get bad. Let's go. It's time for the sun and stars to rise from this gloomy cave. Bye. Greva, you came back. Aw. Yeah, that little bunny, don't cry. I came back alive, didn't I? Don't let our friends see you make such a fuss. Traveler Paimon, I can't thank you enough. How about this? I'm actually pretty proud of my tale. Apart from that one time I got cut by an ice skate blade when I was hurt, it's never really been hurt. The old sire once praised me. Even among a fluffy tail like this is quite rare. Maybe I should cut off my tail and give it to you as thanks. Don't cut off your tail. For prevented tails? You're not taking someone else. Yeah, well, I did the option that meant I wouldn't take the tail. Happy to manage to get Grev out safely. Well, Bunny, you can cry if you want, but I'm injured personnel, you know. I can't keep standing here. I still have things to tell May and Miss Arena. Oof, my lower back hurts. My back hurts all over. I'm telling you, that butcher. Alright, I'll take you all back now. This time I actually rented a proper sleigh. Let's ride back in a bit. That butcher, I'll beat him up good next time. Oh, what's wrong? Hey, nothing, let's hurry back. So I'm gonna guess that he's not that he is actually dead. Alright. Oh wait, there's a chest here.
Certainly went up.
Alright. Back to the Luskan.
Called back to the Zeppeljärni Palace again? Ugh, seriously. What's the point in all these endless meetings?
Let's get some work. First, I must thank the Traveler and Paimon for rescuing Miss Gareva, a very important companion to us. Can't thank you enough for this. Don't mention it. Miss Gareva, how are you feeling now? Not dead yet. Good enough. Let's talk about this whole incident. It all began several months ago. One night, we received word that the old sire had fallen gravely ill and passed away all of a sudden. Yes, the old sire was in quite good health. As it that the last people to see him that night were none other than the young sire and the butcher. The old man's death is looking more and more suspicious now. I'm 90% sure this is their doing. In truth, quite a few people at the high table suspect the same. After the old sire passed away, many of the smaller gangs beneath them fell into chaos. The number of punishments handed down to gang members for violating the law has grown well beyond what it used to. Many of those cases were also deeply connected to these laws. At the same time, they began spending huge amounts of more on some kind of plan, even going so far as to collect debts by force. Got something to do with the Shadow Realm. Yes, either open the Shadow Realm or learn how to open it. What good would that do? Young Sire wanted to use such means. Prove the lords that the Fey gangs could master technology on par with the Energy Commission. Wanted to use it as a bargaining chip to stake the high table itself with the roulette table. Really? That's what he wanted? But I heard, unlike us, we furballs are satisfied just rolling around the furnace ash, but some people have ambitions to plant their backsides in the Shesnograd Vesh. He's gone too far down the wrong path. Now the mechanism for opening the Shadow Realm is already completed. That thing made from refined crescent crystal is nearly complete as well. We'll such as insert the key into the mechanism, give it a turn, and then the Shadow Realm will rise to this world like a fish drawn up to the surface. Hey, so what's that box for? You know, the butcher's box. Probably just one of many contingencies, and he never used it in the end. Didn't seem like anything important. Well, like some strange collectible. Maybe worth looking into, but not important now. Ours, we have to stop him no matter what. Question is, where will he try to open the Shadow Realm? Scareva? The train boneyard. I also found out the password to get us in. It's Oedipus. Oedipus. Interesting. Trains die too? No, of course not. The train boneyard is just a nickname only the locals know. It's actually a half-excavated tunnel, but after a Shadow Realm disaster caused the tunnel to collapse, the construction work was halted. After that, for some reason, it became a dumping ground for abandoned trains. That's why. They opened the Shadow Realm there. If things get even slightly out of control, the residents of surrounding villages and towns would surely be drawn in. But to get there, we'll have to pass through the Sub-Zero Zone, so we'll need to prepare a train. We'll cover the cost of renting the train. Ooh, a business trip on the company dime. Well, I wouldn't go that far. Traveler gets it. Byron gets it. So what, the seasonal of Luchkin renting an entire train is pretty routine for you guys. Well, everyone has their own connections. We shouldn't waste any more time. Let's get going. Oedipus. Interesting. Oh, you actually rented one. Of course we did. The old side may be gone, but the friendships and connections he built are still with us. For how long they'll last without him, that's another question. That's a worry for another day. Man, Rainy, Sophia. Is Greva not coming? He's injured very badly. It's best to let her get some rest. Alright, let's set out for the train boneyard. Train boneyard. Can't believe we're going there. Something wrong with that place? Not exactly. It's just a long time ago when we were still children. The old sire often took us there to play. The arena Vasily, who is now called the Young Sire, and Lyubov. For a minute, I thought I mistook Vasily and Valerie. Boons, welcome in. How you doing today? What's on way to Novodishik? Lyubov is not the head of Rasumazov, but his hands aren't exactly clean, and I haven't heard anything about him in a long time. In any case, the four of us grew up together. But like branches splitting off from the same tree, the farther they grow, the farther apart their tips become. Everyone has their own path. Yes, you are right. Crooked branches ought to be pruned. One can define whether a person's path is crooked. We are gangs, after all. Erring with one foot in the shadows, what right do we have to define anyone else? Still, I think what sets us apart from beasts may be nothing more than a small measure of compassion. Compassion? It is in fact the first line of the law. Do not commit acts devoid of mercy or justice. Whether one acts with mercy or justice ultimately rests within the heart. As I see it, everyone is busy chasing after their own ends, and few truly have the time to look after another. There are always a few moments in life where one faces a choice that could change the course of their path. One may choose for my own sake I cannot hurt anyone else, or simply think, oh, how innocent those that would hurt are, until we can't bear it. The ability to bear it is compassion, and compassion is a humane heart. If you often find yourself unable to bear such things, you may feel that you're still on the right path a person ought to walk. But one only needs to choose the former once, just once, and they will cross that line, and again. There's no turning back. King Vasily is beyond that line now, wandering in the darkness where he cannot even see his own hand before him. Alright. Enter the train boneyard. Oh, good thing this one has brakes. Something so secretive, they certainly don't have too high security. Maybe the train boneyard up ahead. One more says there will be guards behind that door. That's what Greva said earlier was Oedipus. I feel like Greva's about to betray us for some reason. Open up, we have important news for the young sire. Hey, what's the password? Oedipus. No problemo there. Strange, passport checks out. We didn't receive any prior notice. Someone says it's urgent. Alright, just a moment, I'll open the gate. Wait, you're the Lushnik. Enemy attack, Wonder attack. There you are.
Who goes there?
Welcome in, how you doing today?
Here.
Thanks for containing yourselves in a small area.
Who goes there? Just you. Wait.
Oh, that looks deep. Can't even see the bottom.
Huh? Who goes there?
No witnesses.
Take a break.
Just you. Wait.
Alright.
Who goes there?
You're done.
Just you? Wait.
Get over here.
Just you?
Certainly went out of your way for
No,
this,
serious.
didn't you?
The Shadow Realm.
It's all yours.
They've already opened it?
Emerge. Right.
Not good.
Take a break.
Just you. Wait.
Shadow Realm generation detected up ahead. Alright, time to get in the Shadow Realm. Come on, we're almost there. As I thought. Devices, they're activation devices. What's this concentration of Shadow Realm energy? There's one final step. Still in time. Still in time. The old man loves saying things like that. But how many things in this world could truly be reached in time? Game after all, my dear little brother and sister. Are you? Vassar. Young sire Vasily Oedipus Ismailov. Well, you've been brought outsiders with you. Where'd you find these hired thugs? How disgraceful. Now the old man is gone, you need outsiders to help you make a stand? Stop this obsession of yours. Opening Shadow Realm will bring no good. It will only cause more casualties. Reaches the Druzhna, the entire high table will be finished. Stop it, brother, before this gets any worse. Too late. Shut up, Zray. What do you know? Well, leave his seat at the high table to you. You think I don't know that? He would have made you the speaker of the high table simply because you want nothing and because you would change nothing. For all this time, we Fey gangs have always been looked down on. All the odd jobs the Druzhna and Energy Commission don't want to get dumped on the Ismailov. Oh, snow's piled up on the train tracks at Sen Rumosov. Those poor beggars shivering in the cold with no money and no roof over their heads. Fine, have them report to Lushkin. We're nothing but dogs for these lords. Dogs they could summon and dismiss at will. You have no idea how many innocent people the lads and I have roofed up for these high-flying gents while collecting debts. How much dirty work we've done for them. But now that's about to change. Our dear father cared so much about his Energy Commission, didn't he? Now whatever the Energy Commission could do, I, Ismailov, could do as well. What the Energy Commission daren't do, I, Ismailov, could still do all the same. High table, you can go play at that make-believe council yourselves. Law, it's nothing but a leash the old man left around our necks. Vasily. Sorry, I almost forgot there really is a dog here. Old man spent his full life as someone's dog, too. The dog back at home, and he even became the president of the Energy Commission and speaker of the high table. Impressive, but he was still someone else's dog. That night I begged him again to let me take over his work. He said the mission is complete. I've already found what I sought in the Shadow Realm. From now on, even the Energy Commission will no longer involve itself too deeply in matters concerning the Shadow. What a joke to miss power like that and do nothing with it. And what about us? What do we get for all the dirty work we did? By the time I came to my senses, the old man had already... So it really was you. Yeah, it was me. Now the old man is gone, and there's no one left to stand in my way. I will have a seat in the real council. As long as I'm in there, there will always be a place for Ismailovs at Shiznaya's table. I'll make those lords understand. I, Vasily Ismailov, and no Nikolaitchik. I am the young sire. Come, my foolish little brother and sister. I'll be able to witness alongside the futures in which the name Ismailov shines. Prove your worth to me. Your sacrifice will be remembered.
Now these will come in handy.
All right.
Get lost.
Reload.
Ready to take my test, you.
Hip.
Wait.
Back, your session has already consumed you. Someone tells me he's not going to be turning back, but, you know, I could be wrong. This ends now, Ismailov. Be ready to restock. Stop this madness, Vasya. At this rate, the entire mine will collapse and everyone nearby will die. Madness? This is the plan I spent years putting together. I'll make people like us take a step forward. None of you can do it. Only I can. Only me. Sire. Don't you dare call me that. I will accomplish great work the old man never could, and the people shall call me Lord Vasily. He used to come when the people speak of the old man of Nikolai Pakon Ismailov, they will call him Lord Vasily's father. Surpass him. But the Shadow Realm is too dangerous. You shouldn't get your hands on it. If the Shadow Realm gets out of control, you'll get yourself killed too. If any other way, this is the right choice for you, for me, and for the whole family. It will benefit us all. Has to be another way. Well, with that law that only lets us lie to ourselves, the old man's doing of things, it's his whole life building everything so carefully. In the end, he's just a dead man. He died by my hand, just like everyone does in the end, walking toward a death that cannot be undone. Yeah. That stubborn old man, I'll prove to him that my path is the right one. Alright.
Nice.
Come on.
Need a refill. Demolition time.
Got you covered, buddy. Well, that's not, isn't it? That's enough out of that. You're done, buddy. Not the Lushkins. I'm always just one step short of what I want. I can't see anything. It's so dark. No, when we were little, one time I had so deep inside. So scared back then, I never thought I'd get out again. In the end, someone, who was it? Serena and me, Vasya, we called your name and found you. Are you there? Yeah, Irina and I were both here. Take me away. Can't see anything here. Take me away. Looks like he's gonna get a last-minute revenge shot if you do that. Device is shut down. Oh, that was close. That scared Paimon a little bit. What's going on? That one may have affected the physical structure here. The tunnels collapsed like before. So, yeah. Hurry, it's time to go. Let's go, Esme. This way, we can get out. Cover what we need. Let's go.
So, what's inside? Not that I care.
Just in the event you can't get back in here. A minecart. Time to go. For the place that's supposedly getting destroyed, I do not feel any urgency in leaving. See, I had the deepest part of a collapsed tunnel in order to win. Thought if we could find him once, we could find him again, but we failed that time. Talk to the Lushkins. Let's grab this crystal and we can give it to the people. Tremors have stopped, and Shadow Realm's influence seems to be fading as well. I suppose that's the end of the Ismailov incident. If Fassi had figured out how to open the Shadow Realm, he could have taken the entire High Table down with him. On behalf of the Fey Gang Federation's High Table, the Lushkins, and everyone affected by Vasia's actions, thank you again. Traveler, Paimon, we couldn't have made it through all this so smoothly without your help. Lena thanks you both. Yes, Sophia the Lushkin thanks you too, and Greva as well. I thank you on her behalf. Nothing, really. Young Sires, what's going to happen to the rest of the Ismailovs? My table will decide what to do next. I've done more than enough for us, so we won't trouble you with the smaller affairs. It may take some time to settle everything. If you can, please come by Zolini. Don't forget that we still have a small token of thanks for you both. Yeah. Visit any time if you like. I'll even let you pet my tail. I still visit even without the tail. My tail isn't that appealing after all? I don't think you really understand. Anyway, we'll definitely come visit. What is that face, Lumine? Always welcome any times, friends of the Lushniks. Alright. Let's head back over here. And see what they want us to do. Hey, where's Arena, Sophia, and Gareva? There's still much to be done regarding Ismailov, so they've been busy regarding to that. Alright, aside from the reward we promised you before, we all agreed you should have these two as gifts as well. What's that? This is made from refined Kresnik crystal. The key to the Shadow Realm? Precisely, it was the key used to activate the device that opened the Shadow Realm. But now the device has been destroyed and no longer has much use. It wastes a little more than a block of energy. It would be rather difficult for us to keep. Perhaps you'll find some use for it. Let's say we are passing along a troublesome little package, one that seems far less troublesome in your hands than ours. Well, some little packages are only good when they come with snacks design. Anyway, what's the second one? The second gift is this. What's it? A map. It looks like something's marked on it. Remember the box Gareva took from the butcher's desk? We had it open and found this map inside. Which goes back to an old rumor. They say there's once a group of thieves who made a living robbing other gangs. After hitting one gang after another, they hid all the loot away somewhere. Well, it's assumed it was just a story, but it seems that so-called legendary thief's treasure may have been real after all. Butcher probably found a lead and got hold of the treasure map. Ismailov was short on money at the time after all. He just never managed to get the box open. Oh, this really is the legendary thief's treasure. Shouldn't you keep it for yourselves? Pushkin still seems like you could really... How should I put this? Sophia may have just said something before about justice earning no more. To me, that's exactly what keeps justice clean. It's not about money, and it's not about what we stand to gain. It's only a map. Actually finding the treasure would still take time, effort, and plenty of people. I'll have to admit, it does feel like a shame to hand it over. Quick, take this for I tired having second thoughts. Siva thanks. Be everything then. I'll not keep you two from your journey any longer. If you have any time to spare, please come visit. The others would be happy to see you. Mean streets of the Despicable. Do always have a place in the Lushkin and are remarkable travelers from afar. That was interesting.